Good day, everyone. So, this is another small update video. So, I have been working on spherical planets. Yeah. So, the part where the player, moves and doesn't fuck up kind of works, but, the camera is a little screwy. I don't think that's supposed to happen. And I'm pretty sure there's some other jank, and also the movement doesn't fully work either. But hey, we have one function working. Look, the standard is very low here. Anyways, so yeah, that's a work in progress. One day we'll get there. There's no good tutorial, so if I figure out how to do this properly, I'm gonna release a full tutorial on how to do this in Godot 4, because this shit is abominably difficult and makes me feel physical pain. In other news, exports. So I'm compiling a custom version of Godot with size optimizations, a few modules removed, some performance improvements, and most notably doubled world coordinates. Because I'm lazy and origin shifting can cause some serious issues from what I've tested, I'm going to give myself the extra leeway before I export it of using 64-bit signed floats for my positional coordinates as opposed to 32, which basically doesn't double our maximum reasonable world size, but multiplies it by like a factor of 32 or something. I'm not sure. Anyways, I've also made a few other tweaks. Namely, I have added a lot more sound effects to the game, courtesy of zapsplat.com, where I get like 99% of my sound effects from nowadays. So, you'll notice button clicking works, and a few other things. So I also made some additions regarding that space station up there. That's been the main thing I've been working on recently, is a space station base system. So if I hop into the game real quick, I'm going to make the volume a little reasonable for you guys, because I've noticed it is almost impossible to hear me over the sound of the fucking LNR. Yeah. So we see that little quest thing at the top. New quest available, touch grass, go into the planet and touch grass. Eventually I'll do something with that, but I'm lazy. So, basically... Oh yeah, another thing. I'm going to use this eventually to be the fuel equivalent of this O2 station. Anyways. So, if I just quickly start bringing this up. Some of those beautiful clicking sound effects. Literally just light switch clicking sound effects. But hey, I think it sounds nice. And we got different sound effects for the knobs. I think it also sounds nice. Dink on all of these. I need to get new sound effects for the MTS. So that's all on. And if we head up, you might also notice there's no subtle, but it's there, thruster effects. Also, I'm having a really hard time piloting this thing. Also, there's currently a bug that I forgot to patch up before I made this video. That rotation sound effect. The way that the sound effects work is the longer you hold down the buttons for thrusters, the louder and higher pitch the sound effects play. It's based off of something Zillion... Okay, where the fuck am I? This is based off something that Zillion made. Bless his... Like, holy shit, Zillion stuff is amazing. There it is, over there. Okay, anyways. Jesus Christ. Sheesh. Yeah, basically, it's fancy effects, fairly subtle. I might end up changing them or apply some filters. But yeah, the rotation and lateral thrusters have different sound effects. There's the hail. So eventually, you'll have to hit a button to hail them. But for now, it's just automatic. Unfortunately, no fancy docking for us, because that's actually probably simple as hell as that would be to implement. Not in the mood right now. Looking at the docking system from the original game, like, that does not look that hard to implement. It's just checking to see if you're within a certain velocity bracket and displaying your differential velocity. You're separating everything into different components, so it's just unbelievably easier. I hate vector math so much. Clip into the ship. There we go. And there we go. There's still fuck all, and there's also no collision in here because this is a new thing, so we're just not going to talk about that. Yep. And that up, thank you. And that's about it. Now, I think that's it as far as new things go. So, oh yeah, I have one more thing to show. Let's just show more to talk about. Just close this. So, this is the vector math problem that I think, in theory, will help me figure out what the fuck is going on, or figure out how to do this shit. So, basically, this mess of arrows, what that's saying, this gray vector is the normal up direction, like, or what the current up direction is. So, like, if I have the player, their current up direction is this, or maybe their normal up direction is this. Probably their normal up direction, whatever. Yeah, this is their normal up direction. This is just directly up. Like, this is 0, 1, 0 in the vector 3 dot up, whatever. This is the negative gravity vector, as in, like, the direction pointing away, directly away from the center of the planet. Basically, we just take the negative of the local gravity vector. And so we want to rotate our, this is in the wrong way. If we want to rotate our up vector to the gravity vector. So, okay, wait, that makes it even more confusing. Whatever. Anyway, so this transform of it rotating, like rotating there, I guess it's projection. I don't know. I want to apply this transform to all the other vectors. That's what I don't know how to do. That's what I do not understand how to do, is how to apply this transform that is being applied here to this one as well. So basically, what we want to do is when we move our up vector, we want to move all the other vectors as well. We want to move our rotation vector, effectively. God, this is a fucking confusing ass mess. Anyways, if that made any shred of sense and you know what I might have to do this, please, for the love of God, comment, send me something. Like, I am stumped and I am running out of patience. So, yeah. Anyways, that's about it. I will see y'all later. Goodbye.